Some people have asked me to run R15, Cinebench, R20 and Passmark on this laptop with an external camera, so I don't use any of the hardware inside. So that way we're gonna get a true estimate of how loud this laptop is and what scores it gets. So here you go. This is R15, Cinebench. As you can hear, it got a little bit hot. 1880, the score. We can run the OpenGL, but the OpenGL, the video card, is not really being used. I've noticed that it only goes to like 20%. So I think this is an old test. It scores pretty poor as far as the frame rate. .39. As I said, this test is not really relevant. People ask me to run R20. Here it is, R20. The fan is set for turbo mode, so for those people that are asking that, the fan is set for turbo mode. It gets hot quite fast. There it is, 4024. It scored better before, 4112. It's getting quite hot, you can hear it. People ask me to run performance tests. This takes a while, so I'm going to speed this through this one. Here it is. It's still in turbo mode, running a little bit hot when you're doing the CPU test. Otherwise it's not. The reason that I'm using a camera to record a screen instead of actually capturing the screen, which I have the capabilities to do so, is not to take the processing power out of the test. So the processing power comes in from the recording software that runs in the background. This will give more fair tests. So I'm going to speed out through this process because yeah, it's going to get hot at one point and it's going to start doing the 2 graphic and the 3D graphic. Then it's going to get cool again. So yeah, we're going to speed out through this thing real quick and we'll just go from there. No reason to wait for 10 minutes or whatever it takes to do. And there it is, the test is just about to finish. We just have a little bit of a disk mark left. This took 11 minutes and 30 seconds right now, and it's still running. So you saw it on fast forward. I'm going to save a couple of screenshots of all the tests that I've run, and then we're going to be able to compare them from there in the next part of the video. But yeah, people wanted to see this one live being done. Not just numbers thrown on the screen and claiming that it performed to that particular point. And come on, hard drive. I have to admit, it's not the fastest hard drive, this M2. I remember it was not doing very well. It was okay, but it's not doing very well. And there it is. These are the scores that we got. So we have 3,552.7, 55th percentile, so it's getting up there. The CPU mark is really good, and 81 percentile. The hard drive is 62% percentile, 41% percentile for the memory. The memory is not the best, and graphics did pretty well, so it is a pretty good laptop. Anyways, let's see what else I could show you after this. Let's save a couple of screenshots. And here's the conclusion for this particular video. Numbers are just numbers. They don't mean much. I keep my laptop most of the time in silent mode. Yes, I'm losing a little bit of speed on the processor, but with so many cores, it doesn't really matter. As you can see, the cores, half of them are parked. So this is parked, just because there's not much that you give this computers to do. They do clock even when it's in silent mode. They still clock. Sometimes they boost to 4291, as you can see over here. So it can easily boost there. For video editing, it works really well. I'm using Power Director. I have also Adobe. I just like Power Director a little bit better. It is a great computer. It moves like crazy even in silent mode. So there is really no reason to go crazy on it. These are the Cinebench results. This was 1819. This is the Cinebench 4112 that I had done previously today. Compared to my other computer I have at home, this is a 3900X. Obviously, it's not as fast. If you look at the numbers, they are a little bit different. Let's see. There it is. So the numbers are a little bit different. This one scored 31,329. This one scored 3,552. So huge difference. I'm sorry, 13,794 to 3,000. So there's a huge difference as far as that goes. But regardless of that, I could do a lot of videos running in the same time with no problem whatsoever. So if you're looking at a laptop that's just going to perform very well, this is a project that I've loaded up with the Power Director, and at one point over here I have 6 cameras running all in the same time, and even during the editing, this is working really well. So it's not causing any problems. What's interesting about it, it does have a AMD Radeon built-in graphics into the CPU, and it has a 1660 with the Power Director is not using the 1660. Even then, it doesn't really matter. It still runs very well. So if you're interested in the Asus A15 as a video editing computer, if you are using it as a gaming computer, it runs really well. All the games run really well on it. So yeah, this is my take for it. Thanks for watching. Vegas Romaniac out.